In the winter of 1815, the empire that once shook Europe was fading. Napoleon Bonaparte, the man who conquered kingdoms, now marched with an army exhausted by years of war across frozen plains, through snow and silence. His soldiers followed him, not for glory, but for survival. In a dimly lit tent, the weight of the world rested on Napoleon's shoulders. Maps stained with mud and blood told a story he already knew. The enemy was vast. His own forces were dwindling. Yet the Emperor of France refused to bow for him. Surrender was a language he had never spoken. On the other side of the field, the Russian army assembled in massive, unbreakable ranks. Tens of thousands stood ready, their bayonets shining beneath the pale sun. The drums of Russia beat like thunder, calling the empire to its final reckoning. For a brief moment, time stood still. Snow drifted gently through the air as Napoleon raised his spyglass. He saw the fate of France written across the horizon. But he also saw something else. Hope that one final strike could turn the tide. Then, with a single roar, the battlefield exploded into fire. Cannon after cannon answered across the plain. Shaking the earth, smoke swallowed the sky. Men ran forward into a storm of iron and flame. History had begun its final chapter. Napoleon raised his sword, and the cavalry surged into the fray. Horses thundered across the frozen ground, their breath rising like steam. The French soldiers, battered but unbroken, charged with every last ounce of strength they had left. Two empires collided in a storm of steel muskets cracked at point-blank range. Sabers flashed. Smoke drifted across fallen comrades who would never rise again. The once glorious Grande Armée fought with the courage of men who knew this could be their final day. But bravery alone could not stop the tide wave after wave. The Russian forces pushed forward, overwhelming the shattered French ranks. Flags fell, commanders fell, and Napoleon watched as the empire he built with fire slowly slipped from his grasp. When the smoke cleared, the field lay silent. Snow fell gently over the fallen, French and Russian alike. Napoleon stood alone, his sword lowered, his breath heavy. He knew the truth. This was the end of his